Show&tell, hi guys, I'm Judy and today I'm going to be watching Sousou no Frieren episode 27. Let's get into this episode. Now that we need to get, I guess, a spell from Sensei if we really want to. Though I don't know if we want to. Not Sensei, Serie. And I guess in the full-fledged first-class mages. Check out my Patreon for full reactions. Subscribe. Let's go. Yeah, there was this dude who was talking to him. Why indeed? Man, he really needs to learn how to communicate. I mean, I get you. I like you too. But watching from the outside, I'm like, yeah, you need to make it more clear what you're pissed about every time. Let's go. Oh, that's what you're angry about. Oh fuck, I forgot. I didn't realize there was a third, so sorry, I forgot about it. Kids not into my comments. Yeah. I get that, it's sentimental value. But sometimes you have to move forward. The reversal roles a little bit. Yes. You're throwing it away? Without telling her? Yeah, that's true. It was really unlucky. Okay, fine. Yeah, he wants to know you. I don't either. Aww. So you have hope too. He just moved things around. He wanted to make you feel better. Did he succeed? What are you doing? Are you trying to fix it? She knows exactly what she's doing. Damn, dude, that is very careful work. I'm sure she did. Amelia. I think she does. Yeah, it's true that she doesn't. I don't think she like connects, you know, the sentimental value of things.
その分だけきっとフリーレンはあなたのために思い悩んでくれる。
Like we saw how she traded, for instance, that ring she got from himmel. Like she doesn't really assign a lot of sentimental value to things, I think. But it was enough to be told by Fern. And she would remedy her ways. That's too much. Fine, so the third exam has to be really hard. So it has certain tests. I'll have to test her in particular. Okay. 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 That's the reason to test her.
絶大な魔力です。ゼイリエ様に匹敵するほどの。
Damn.
あの魔力は制限されたものとは思えません。制限特有の魔力の揺らぎもなかった。途方もない時間が必要でしょう。
Well, she has time.
技術とは思えません。その実用的でない技術にフリーレンは生涯を捧げ。
It comes in handy for her though. You can tell. Yeah. Demons, but also people can tell.
その時間を別の鍛錬に使えば何倍も強くなれる。非効率極まりない。
But that's not what she's after. Being powerful.
その非効率が相手の隙を生み出すこともある。相手の魔力を見誤るというのは死に直結しかねない。
So it's kind of practical, isn't it?
それほどまでにフリーレンの魔力制限は洗練
And Fern's also, but I guess not as much.
それをたった一目で見破ったのは魔王だけだ。
Oh, he did. That's interesting.
今この瞬間まではな。レルネ。
Yeah, that is interesting.
お前が最初の一級魔法使いになってから半世紀が過ぎた。
Oh, he's the first one. Okay.
お前は臆病な坊やのままだな。これだけの境地に立っておきながら、追い先はもう短い。
That's what it is to be.
フリーレンと戦うことはこの先一生ないだろう。やはり人間の弟子は取るものではないな。
Oh. I feel her frustration. But don't take it out of him. I mean, sure. I don't know.
大魔法使いゼーリエによる面接です。
Interview.
ゼーリエは私とフェルンを受からせる気はないね。直感で合格者を選ぶつもりだろうね。でもゼーリエの直感はいつも正しい。現に私は未だにゼーリエが望むほどの魔法使いには慣れていない。
How are you going to convince her? If she has it out for you. I know that she's fair. And she is going to go by intuition. And we're going to convince her somehow.
不合格だ。帰れ。今もお前は私の魔力に恐怖を感じている。一級魔法使いになった自分の姿がイメージできないだろう。
You have to have confidence in yourself.
不合格。不合格。不合格だ。
Okay.
お前も一級魔法使いになった自分の姿をイメージできていないな。
Because she doesn't see any value in it?
お前は私が合格を出すとは微塵も思っていない。
Okay.
好きな魔法を言ってみる。
花畑を出す魔法。
フランメから教わった魔法か。
Yes.
実にくだらない。
It's beautiful though. Okay.
お前のような魔法使いが魔王を倒したとは到底信じられない。
I do wonder how that happens. You know, how that...
私一人の力じゃないよ。
運が良かったな。
そうだよ。運が良かった。
君がいいと思ったんだ。
なんで？
フリーレン、君は覚えていないだろうけれども、昔僕は一度だけ君と会ったことがある。
Okay.
人生で初めて孤独を味わった。
And she found you?
もう二度と村に帰れないかと思ったよ。その時、一人のエルフが人里の方向を教えてくれた。君は 僕に花畑を出す魔法を見せてくれた。
Oh, that's a favorite spell. I don't know if it's because of Flamme or because of
綺
him.
麗だと
Because he told her this.
ヒンメルたちと出会わせてくれたのは先生が
Right,
教えてく
because
れ
when
た
they
くだらない
defeated
魔法だよ。
they defeated the Demon King because of this useless spell,
それ
see?
からゼリ多分それはできないよ。
Let's go. I was thinking
あ
if
の
she
子は
fails
ゼ
her,
リへの想像を超えるよ。
maybe she won't
人
fail
間の
her.
時代がやってきたんだ。
How?
他の受験者と何ら変わらん。
Is she frozen with fear though?
待て、お前、何が見えている？
The fluctuations.
揺らいでいる。
私の弟子に
Okay, that was fast. The fluctuations that her first student couldn't see.
私ならお前
Frieren
を
treats her very well.
より高みへと連れて行ける。
それは合否と関係があるのですか？
あるかもしれない。
フェルンは何を言っても合格になる。
She is so sure in
い
her.
つも正しいから。
Damn, such confidence.
フリーレン様の弟子です。
Yes, you are, and she believes in you all the way. I love it.
合格だ。
I think I thought that Fern might pass. I don't know if I thought that. If I said that. Yeah. I wonder if anyone passes besides Fern. I really want to know. We didn't see Wirbel. I guess that's what I care about. And ubel. I wonder about those too. Denken. I mean, I'm just hoping for Denken. We know that he has, purpose that he needs this for, but maybe he could just go with Fern. Now that she's a first class mage, she could escort him to his hometown or whatever, home village. I love this. I just love everything. Just everything. I love the characters. I love their little interactions, the little moments, the little breathing moments. They're so beautiful. It's just, learning more about the characters, about how they think, what they feel. Seeing Frieren kind of trying to learn more, like trying to, to adapt to her life with Fern every time. Like, no matter how long they've been together, she still, makes mistakes, I guess. Doesn't realize just how deeply things affect Fern that wouldn't affect her in the same way. Or that she doesn't really realize how affecting it could be. Like, we know she holds Himmel's memories dear, but at the same time, the things that he, she seems to just kind of glide forward, kind of like not let it really hold her in place or anything like that. And Fern is different. Fern needs to carry, these feelings with her, these things that mean so much with her. She can't let them go. And I think it has a lot to do, as most things seem to have a lot to do with the fact that Frieren just has so much life, so she doesn't take these things, or she doesn't appreciate these things, as humans would, who have such a short life, and everything in their life has to mean something, strongly to them, or they want it to mean something, so they make it mean something more by holding on to it and carry it with them. And the relationships mean so much to them. Frieren is learning, but I don't know if she's ever gonna get there, and it's kind of almost not the point. I think through her memories we're kind of learning more about Himmel and how much he cared for her because he's human, and she could never really return those feelings because she's an elf, and she's realizing kind of belatedly, and we know that she's still carrying those memories with her, and that's like a lot, I think, compared to what you would, to what she's accustomed to. But that's all she can really, I don't know. It's kind of all she can do because Himmel is dead anyway. She's going to meet him. Like, that's the end of the journey, and I wonder what she's going to tell him when she sees him again, But I don't think it's going to be something permanent. I don't know. Maybe she's just going to die and be with him. I don't know, but I don't really want that. So yeah, I think she has come to connect with her feelings a lot more, but still we still see the disparity between her and Fern. Fern, who's so connected to her feelings, who's always like either angry or happy or sad or I don't know what, mostly angry or something, but things matter to her so much. And Frieren is just like, oh yeah, why does it matter? Or something like that. She's able to look at the bigger picture because she has like such a big, like her picture is so much bigger, So it doesn't even, like the standards don't align really for both of them. But they're trying to bridge that gap. And it's beautiful to see it. And it's just beautiful to see how much he, believes in Fern. It's so cool. And also to learn that, like, I wonder, they didn't really talk about Fern, like when Serie talked to her first mage proctors or whatever, they talked about how Frieren, they couldn't even see, the fluctuations, and one of them could, and that was like really impressive. Only the Demon King could, but they didn't talk about Fern at all because it took such a long time for Fern to master that. But she learned that from Flamme, and Flamme was human, and I'm wondering, I guess she made it even better than Flamme, like her suppression of mana. And Sarah said it takes like 2 centuries, I think she said, or maybe more than that. I don't remember exactly what she said, but to really like master this kind of technique. And Flamme, I don't think she had 2 centuries, and Fern definitely hasn't had 2 centuries by now. And I wonder, because we have been told that she's good at suppressing mana too, and she's a promising mage, and Serie acknowledged that now here as well. So I wonder if she's just like so good at it that she's actually, like, maybe she hasn't mastered it to the point that Frieren has, but because she has Frieren as her teacher, and because she's so talented already, then maybe she, she's doing it a lot better than you would expect, I guess. Her suppression, but we didn't really talk about it, so I don't know. We talked at some point, we definitely talked about, like, it was noted that she's good at suppressing her mana because she was taught it, but I guess not as good as Frieren because she didn't have that much time to practice it. It's just so wholesome to hear, Frieren be just, it doesn't matter what you say, she's going to pass you because you're amazing. She didn't say that, but that was the gist. That was like the meaning behind her words, and it was so cool. And I just love seeing it. Like, we've seen it again and again in the recent few episodes, how Frieren is so has faith in her completely, in her abilities, and it's so gratifying to see that, hear that. And to see that it's true, and that, Serie, who's like so impressive, also acknowledged that and wanted Fern to be her student, even after she said, I'm not gonna have more, like, I shouldn't have human students anymore or something like that. But Fern was impressive enough to her to change that, to want to change it anyway. So that was incredible and so sweet, and yeah, I was expecting I was wondering, because I totally forgot that there was a 3rd exam, I guess. Maybe, yeah, I don't think I realized it. At some point I forgot, anyway. And I was like, okay, we have 2 episodes. It can't be something too lengthy, or else they will just stop in the middle or something. But this, yeah, I definitely didn't think it would be this kind of a test. It was like very quiet. It was like just an interview, it was like oral test, and not a lengthy one either, and not about your knowledge either, just about who you are, which is very unnerving. They were just kind of like the first part of the episode was about those who failed, kind of feeling really bad about failing and stuff, but not all of them failed. So they really have nothing to, they had nothing to complain about, really, I guess. I don't know if all of them failed, but we saw most of them. And I wonder about the others. All we saw is that Fern passed, and that's all. So I can't wait for the next episode, which is going to be the last episode of the season. And I'm sure that it's going to be a great ending to the season. I mean, I heard that it was good. Not really heard, just yeah, I don't know. People liked it, I think, overall. So I'm so excited for it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and I will see you then. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons:
Frieren Tier, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, Shadows Noon, and Marsh.
And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, who without their support, I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.